Hey guys, it's Davey here, and it's currently day 95. Hopefully, you guys had a wonderful day and doing better than yesterday. Now, today I went to my first masterclass, right? My first seminar. Now, this seminar revolves around mentorship, right? So it basically talks about how you can become the better person or how you can transfer into a entrepreneurial mindset. Now, this masterclass was recommended by me from this mentor I met, right? The person at the gym. And honestly, my first experience from this masterclass, right? I mean, is what I had expected, right? Is what I had expected. You're going to get some value from this masterclass. You're going to get some value by hearing someone speak some facts, right? I guess the only issue I had with this masterclass is that the person speaking, right, had no credibility in my opinion, right? In my opinion, because look, I know the person standing up there has credibility, right? They probably are definitely much more successful than I am. That is no doubt. What I mean by I don't think so is because I didn't truly understand them. I don't really know them, right? I didn't do my research on them. So to me, the person on the stage speaking was almost like a total stranger for me, right? So I believe I felt this kind of resistance to kind of take information from them because I didn't really understand or knew who the person was talking or who they are about, right? But obviously, I still listened with my ears open. That was just the only kind of issue I had by not knowing them first, right? Now, if you're telling me to go to listen to a masterclass by someone I admire, by someone I actually want to meet, then I'll be full of enthusiasm to listen, to be willing to learn, right? Not saying I didn't wasn't willing to learn today. I'm just saying the eagerness wasn't really quite there yet. But overall, I guess it's not much different from listening to someone speak on stage versus listening to someone speak through a screen, right? Now, I believe the information I learned there today was quite similar to what I would get online for free. Now, obviously, I paid $60, not too much, almost like your average concert ticket, right? But the only difference was, and the only thing I would recommend for people to go to masterclass or seminars is the energy, right? It is the environment that you cannot replicate simply by watching a video on the screen, right? It is being present in that moment, sharing that space with so many like-minded individuals that makes it all more worthy, that makes it more worthwhile. And especially if you are a social or extroverted person, being in a seminar, being in a masterclass is a great way to network with people that are like-minded with you. So if you're going to a real estate seminar, then you're going to meet a lot of real estate agents there. If you're going to a social media marketing agency seminar, then you're going to meet a lot of SMMA business owners there, right? If you're going to go to a fashion seminar, then you're going to meet a lot of fashion individuals there. You know what I mean? Like you're going to meet a lot of like-minded individuals who you're most likely to be compatible with because they share your same interests and they're pursuing the same goals. That is what I noticed to be one worthy factor of going to a seminar. And also because of the energy the room just holds up to. It is something you can't replicate simply by watching a YouTube video. Now, I'm going to say the knowledge, the information shared there wasn't something novelty to me, right? It was something I knew. It was something I got told plenty of time by watching YouTube videos because there is only so much ways to say something. You know what I mean? So even if somebody changes the words to use to describe certain contexts, the meaning behind it is still there, right? So we may understand, we may already knew this, but it is always better, I think, to actually listen it from a different person's point of view and how they define the meaning, right? It is much more educational for us to hear different ways of the fact being said. If you're wondering, is there more knowledge that I learned? Was there more like this secret gem that was revelated to me in the seminar? I couldn't say so today, right? There wasn't something new. There wasn't like this secret formula hidden from me that I couldn't get elsewhere, right? All the knowledge is accessible through the global network, right? Videos, book, podcasts, knowledge is so abundant now that you can find anything if you just look for it, right? The only thing that separates a seminar, a live event from watching a YouTube video is simply the raw energy it brings you, right? For example, it is like almost listening to your favorite rapper, your favorite artist on Spotify or on just like any video, right? Of course, you hear the lyrics, you hear what they're talking about, what they're singing about, but you cannot compare that to going to a live performance, right? Obviously, they're still seeing the same thing, but not only that, but you're seeing the actor, right? Which makes you more enthusiasm, it makes you more happy, it makes you more excited, right? But not only that, you also have the crowd there with you that are fired up, that are pumped because they share your same interests, right? They're there for the same person, they like what you like, and they are there for one reason to enjoy a performance, right? So there are pros and cons, right, to going to these live events, right? Obviously, the cons are being that it may not be truly time worthy, right? For example, this seminar went on for 3 hours. Now, 3 hours of pure information, definitely lovely, right? It can be quite daunting. It can be a bit too much, sitting there for 3 hours straight, absorbing information. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are different, but I simply can't sit there 3 hours just listening to the same thing on repeat, right? Obviously, they're not saying the same thing, but it's just having no break in this 3 hour period. You might not come back home learning too much or remembering everything, right? So being that and you're kind of trapped in that environment where you can't do anything else can be quite challenging for some people who have very tight schedules, right? But apart from being trapped in this environment, in this very positive environment, which is a benefit, the pros of this is obviously being in a environment with very like-minded people, right? Where you can network, where you can learn from each other, where you can build friendship. Most importantly, definitely going to learn something at the end of the day, because even if the speaker is saying something that you had already known, just hearing it from someone else may switch that light switch on for you, right? Sometimes we are too arrogant, too egotistic to realize our fault, to realize the basic things that are really holding us back, right? And to just hear someone mention it, right? Something as simple as being accountable by being, responsible through your actions, and that failure will happen. You'll fail more times than you can succeed. Even just these basic, I guess, common sense business knowledge, we may foresee them, right? Because we foresee a lot of things, right? We always look for that next thing that will push us through to the next level. However, what we don't realize is that it really comes down to the basics, right? We maybe are not where we want to be in our business venture or self-improvement venture because we've foreseen the basics, right? We've foreseen the basic step and we try to run before we truly master how to walk here. So hearing someone just reiterate the basics opened up this light within me, right? It made me realize that maybe I just need to look back and I need to focus on certain things, right? And I guess it is also magical to hear a credible source saying that to you face to face, right? It is, I can't explain what that feeling is, right? It's definitely much more powerful. You can definitely sense their power, their aura transferring to you rather than on a screen where you're just staring at pixels, right? Having that person in that room, their energy, their aura just fills up the atmosphere, right? And you can feel them, you can feel their voice, and everything just seems so real. And that is just something we cannot compare to versus a video clip, right? Sure, the information may be similar, but it's just being in that environment alone could really change you. So, was this seminar or the masterclass for, say, worth it today? I definitely say I'll definitely go back to it again, right? If there's future events like so, I definitely will go back to it, right? The only issue then is, guys, don't attend all seminars around you, right? Find the ones that you want to go, find the ones that you actually maybe enjoy the speaker, Maybe you want to meet some people there. All right, find the seminars you want to go that you may actually learn some value from them. Don't go to all the seminars, right? Find the ones you like. Because even if the seminar is a bad seminar at the end of the day, it is still a reason for you to go, right? You have someone you want to meet, you have some people you want to make friends with. There was a reason behind it. So at least at the end of the day, you really don't want to be wasting your money attending some seminars you really have no reason going, right? That is the worst, I guess, situation to be in, right? To waste your time and not feel content with afterwards. So just be careful what you get yourself involved into. But in the end of the day, for me, this masterclass was 100% worth it. Like I said, just the environment, just the people had lit up this desire, this willingness, this eagerness for me to strive again, right? It is seeing them full of energy that actually motivated me again, right? And sometimes we just need that kickstart in our engine for us to move forward again. Sometimes we just need that extra energy from someone else. We need to have we need someone to lend that energy for us so we can continue on with our journey. But yeah, guys, this is all I gotta say for today. Hopefully you guys learned something from this. But if not, that's totally fine. Because, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. So, see you guys then. Good night.